Hello and welcome to episode 5 of ghostgalknits podcast. I'm Ghost, also known as Sarah. I can't believe 5 episodes so far. Anyways, that's just stellar to me. So, you're probably all wondering, why is she going on a day late? Normally she uploads on Mondays. That's because I had a friend over yesterday and last night I was just, I was done. I didn't want to do anything else. So, I just kind of like, you know what? I'm going to put it to Tuesday morning, afternoon. Okay, it's afternoon. So I just put that to there. Got some stuff done. Still got more things to do, but we're taking some time out to do this. So let's get rolling. We're going to start with Christmas hats. So I've got all my Christmas hats done finally. So these can all go into storage until Christmas. So these are now off my looms, so I can focus on working on all of my other stuff. And I also got the dishcloths under control. Got all of the ends woven in finally. Did that Saturday night while trying to convince a friend to help. Of course, they don't live anywhere near me. Oh well. So I'm down to one dishcloth that needs ends woven in. So I'm just going to let them pile up again and go at it one night again. Okay, now then. Shop hats. So, I should have done this a little nicer, but what the? Did I end up with? Oh, I've already made. Okay. So, that one we don't need. Throw it in there. So, I've got the baby bundles. So, I've got the colors for the baby bundles. This one is spring green and lemon. I haven't come up with a name for this one yet. If anyone has a name for it, please put it down in the comments. That would greatly appreciate it. And I will definitely let you guys know. And I will put in the description of this particular hat. This was named by so and so. And then we've got the baby girl and baby boy bundles. These are really, really cute. I've got more. I had to get more of the green today because I literally do not have enough at all for the baby hats plus the kids hats. And I had to get more of the purple because I maybe have enough in for half a hat. I don't know. Okay. So, oh yeah. So this scarf is coming along. I showed this last week. I had just casted it on, so it wasn't quite to where you could see how much shrinkage I get. So with these scarves, when I do them, I get so much. They say you only get a little bit of shrinkage. You don't. You don't get a little bit. You get a lot. And any loom I've used, I've used different, and I have used different yarn brands on this. Weight. I haven't used different weights yet. Like I haven't used a bulky or super bulky yet on it. I could do that, but I'm not going to. So I get a little bit of shrinkage, but these go pretty quickly. I'm actually almost to the end. There we go. I'm almost to the end of the first color. And again, these colors are a lot more muted in real life than what is showing. So, at least on my camera, they're showing up a lot brighter in my monitor. But feel free to put down below if they're showing up muted for you or bright. You're in cold. Okay, put that over there. Okay, so I'm actually gonna. So for some reason, whenever I use these yarns, I think these are tweed ones from, yeah, these are in Charisma Tweed. Whenever I use them, for some unknown reason, I end up with varied amounts left. I don't get it. Because each one is 93 yards. I shouldn't end up with varied amounts left over. So, but I'd have to really finish de-knotting it. Because I didn't, with this one, normally, this one in the purple, normally I ball wind all my 93 yard ones. Just so any knots that I have coming out of the ball, I can get them done and not have to deal with them as I'm trying to work. Maybe with the occasional knot here and there. But it's like, yeah, that's not, it's like, yep, that's definitely not going to work out too well. So, also, I have no works in progress on my looms because I kind of needed more yarn. And I wanted to get that last hat off, which I did this morning, so now I can start working all of my, so now I can start working on the adult hats, which is great. Because, oh yeah, I ended up going shopping at Michael's. So, I'll get talking about these in a minute. So for one of my adult hats I wanted to do a pumpkin, like spice Halloweeny color. So I was going to buy pumpkin, but Michael's didn't have any online and it's not sold in stores. I might be able to get it at Joann's, but I wasn't going that way. I wasn't going towards Joann's today. I had to go down to Staples and to Lowell's to grab something for Mom, and I needed business card paper because I'm gonna be making up some business cards to send out with hats. Speaking of shop stuff, we'll get into that in a second. So I ended up getting carrot. To me, that's not that far off from a deep pumpkin. So this is not that far off from a deep pumpkin color. Again, on my monitor, this is looking a lot brighter than it actually is. If it looks brighter for you, great. If not, you'll see. So I'm going to be using this with black. And I'm probably going to name that. I'll probably come up with that and have to name Pumpkin Spice. Because I also have amethyst and burgundy. Amethyst is going to be paired with antique white from I Love This Yarn, Hobby Lobby brand. And the burgundy is also going to be paired with black. I have plenty of black. One last time I was at Walmart, so over the spring, I picked up a big ball of black, scanned it off, and yeah. So I was looking through my stash, and I think I have like 5 balls, all various sizes. I'm like, perfect. I don't have to buy any black. So I don't have to buy black, which is great. Because if I did, I would literally probably just go to Joann's and get it. It costs a little more than Walmart, but I would just go there because I need to get fabric too. Actually, I think I'm going to drag Mom there. I'm probably going to drag my mom to Joann's tomorrow or Thursday. Actually, I got to find a pattern because I need to know how much fabric I need to buy. So, yeah, because I need more pajama shorts. I have a pattern. It's somewhere in the other room. It's like, because right now I have 2 patterns of my pajama pants that I wear because we lost one of them, and I think I had found it and it had all the scraps in it. And I know 2 of the patterns I can get. I know 2 of the patterns I can still get at Joann's, which is like, yay, thank you. Which will match perfectly with the tops I already have. So I'm just probably going to end up purchasing those. Next, I got spring green. This is going to get skeined off into balls. There we go. So this will get skeined off into balls because I have 2 projects I'm working with it. So I'll skein this off. Hopefully I will not have to buy any more. I'm hoping. If I do, I do. It's not that big of a deal. Whatever, if I only have a little bit left, it goes right, I'll rewind it and right into the remnants bin. Stay. And then I got some more medium purple because I almost out of this. I only had a little bit left when I started the kids hats, so that was gonna be a problem. So whatever I have left will either go into another project or we'll just go right into the remnants bin to be made into a blanket, which I'm thinking I'm gonna change up how I'm doing that. Instead of doing the granny stripe, I'm just gonna do my my single crochet, double crochet, single crochet for the very top row as well. Just make it look nice, and I can get through it a lot quicker. But again, that is a project for me to keep working on. Like I said, that one I'm planning about 3 years on, just because of how often I get remnants. And most of the time when I'm making hats, I try to use up the whole ball of yarn, just so I don't end up with little remnants or half a ball or stuff like that. So I had fun on clearance today. So this is the Karen X Pantone. These are coconut cream, which I have, they're like gray ones. I have 2 of those. So I got 2 of these because I have 2 of the gray ones. So each one is 127 yards. A little low, but I'm thinking I might make a throw or something out of these. These might be good to make a throw out of. Maybe a scarf. I'm thinking more on the lines of a scarf out of these. So, or a couple different scarves, which might be going to my mom's cousin Paula for Christmas. I don't know yet. So, but if I do these, I'm going to put them on one of my medium looms that I have to. So I'll probably end up getting these going this week. Or once I finish a scarf or 2. Either a crocheted scarf or a loom scarf. I really need to get this one done. This has been on since I think March. Hang on, I have pictures. Gallery. Yeah, that one's been on since I want to say March-ish area. I know I had gone that quite some time ago. Yeah. Looks like I might have started it back. No, beginning of April. Yeah, I started that back at the beginning of April. So theoretically, itchy nose. So theoretically, that should be off the loom now. It should not be on there. It should be off. So I do have another medium loom that I bought that I'm thinking I'm gonna put these on. So these, when you take them apart, they're single. They're just little single mini skeins. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do a scarf with those, which will turn out amazing probably. Talking. So update on projects. Oh yeah. So I can now talk about this. Okay. So this is the summer sampler from ghostgalknits. So when I didn't open this until last night, like an hour before she started, an hour before the first one. And oh my god, I did not know that I was getting a little bag. I was so surprised I was surprised this was in the bottom. I'm like, oh my god, but look how pretty that is. So I'll probably be keeping all this. So this was the first one, which was, she was breaking Twilight Gray, if I remember correctly. And these mini skeins are so stinking cute. I will be sharing the rest with you next Monday. But look at these. Aren't they amazing? So these are 75-25, 75 merino, 25 nylon. I double checked with my dad. He said, yep, those will be, like, yes, I like the feel of them. I would like socks added, not these particular ones. These, I got other plans for. So these are going to be other plans. These are actually going to go into, to be heels and toes, because I have a funny feeling that I'm going to need some extra yarn for my dad's. Last time I checked, he was, what's that? God, I think he was like a size 13 or something. I haven't checked. I think he's like a size 13 or 14. All the men on my dad's side of the family have big feet. All of them. So I have a funny feeling I'll be needing. So I'm gonna try to crochet the socks first. Another reason why I have to go up to Joann's is because they have the hooks I like. I was at Hobby Lobby. They also have the hooks, but they did not have the size that I needed for to crochet, because I'm gonna be using a 3.5 millimeter, and they only had 3 and 7.5 millimeter, I think it was, which was too big, which was one size too big. It's like, I could get away with it, yes, but would I? No. So I'm going to see if they have the hook I need. If not, I believe I'm able to order it off of Hirschner's. Oh, dang it, I left my catalog upstairs. So yesterday I also got my new Hirschner's catalog, which I have yet to look through because I've just been going left, right, and center. Which I'm like, God, why didn't I look through that yet? So I'll be reading that later on, like, probably later on this evening while I'm cooking supper. So, because I'm going to be upstairs for that, or I'll just watch whatever. So, things that have recently been uncovered in my basket are this hat. So this is with the Caron Chunky Cake. I just found this in my basket. They had some more Caron cupcakes or chunky cakes at Michael's in clearance, but I wasn't gonna get them because I don't need any more. I have like 3 of them that I'm probably gonna do other stuff with than what they say. So this is coming along. Don't get me wrong, it's coming along. It's just it's just kind of got buried, so I haven't been working on it like I should. So I'm gonna get this is gonna get back onto the list. So this particular item is going to go into, once it's done, it's going into next year's Christmas bin that I totally need to make. Next time I'm at somewhere, I'll see if I can steal a box off someone, just so I have a Christmas bin box thing, and I will write on it, do not throw away. So same thing with this one. This is going into next year's bin because, as I explained in the last episode, I started this a little late. I started this probably later than I should have. I have plenty of other scarves already ready to go that I can put in Christmas present bags. So, okay. Mom's bag is definitely going to be ready by, Christmas. I have another bag exactly like that I'm going to be making for my brother's girlfriend. This bag, hasn't had any work on it. Barely any work. Hat that has to get eventually started because my dad has been, because I'm trying to find a good, sturdy, solid hat for Dad that is not, oh, I've already buried them. So, generally when I do 2 strands, it's a little bit thicker, but you'll still get some air movement, which is nice on those days you're out snow shoveling, not so nice when it's windy. So I'm gonna keep working on, I'm hoping to so with this one, it calls for a 6.5 millimeter, but I think I'm just gonna drop it down to a 6 millimeter to do everything, just because I like to stay within one size. A certain size of hat or crochet hook. I don't like to go too far off the recommended hook size unless a pattern says use this hook size. For this one, the pattern called for 2 different hook sizes. It called for 5 millimeter to do this part, and then once this gets the length, it's calling for 5.5 to do the moss stitch that is said on how to do, which I'm going to have to get a video on, which is why this one is taking a minute. But thanks to this has taught me how to do the ribbing I need for the other hats, which is great. So I'm just gonna probably keep on, so I'll definitely keep on working away at this. Like I said, I have 2 more of these. One's in a blue, one's in a purple. And both of those will be made into, will be made into hats as well. One's for me, one's for my brother's girlfriend, and one's for Mom. Who's going where? I don't know yet. I got a funny feeling this one's going to Mom. These are colors she would wear. Trust me. So, that's that. My shawl got some work done on it, which is, again, great. I got Another dishcloth going. Don't mind the crimping craziness. So, not my best work. I was kind of in a hurry on when I was doing that. I got another dishcloth going back there. Her normal, oh yeah. So, when I was at Hobby Lobby, I ended up getting this. So, this is a really nice, just teal color. They call it turquoise, but it's more of a teal than a turquoise. Because, oh, that's Aruba. There's a turquoise floating around here somewheres. But this is definitely more teal than turquoise. So, I'm going to be using this to make face cloths. I just have to get it ball wound. Don't mind me. Still trying to find the end of it. So, I'm still trying to find the end of this. Kind of just root around a little. Sometimes you can find them, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you're pulling out the whole center, which is one of the reasons why I ball wind these now. Like I said, sometimes you're pulling out the whole center just to find this end. So this I can, yeah. So I might just start working this out of, there we go, right out of this ball, but I'm probably going to ball wind it just for ease of mind and as I go, since I pull from the outside when on my cottons, I don't have to worry about them collapsing on themselves, losing tags, because once they're ball wound, I just fold up the tag so it fits nicely in there and away we go. So I didn't have a whole lot of stuff to talk about today just because most of last week was hot again. So a lot of things weren't really getting done. I have a lot of projects that I really need to get moving and get them done off the looms, off the hook, get them to their final spots they're going to, whether it be a Christmas bin or right in the final objects or shop bin. I do need to get another bin for shop hats. Oh yes, back to shop hats. So the week of August 16th, so we're going to start that on the 12th, and we're having a sale on starting, I believe, August 11th or 12th, and ending on August 19th. It's going to be 30% off, and the reason why it's going to be 30% off because the name of the sale is Triple S Birthday. So a little bit of history here. So me and my Aunt Susan share a birthday, and then a couple days later is my cousin Stephanie's birthday. So we're kind of just all clumped there. So I decided to do a huge sale. And then I believe August, and then August 26th, we will be having a live podcast for shop update. On August 26th, I'm going to be doing a live podcast. I already have most of my stuff set up for that. You might see me doing a test podcast this week at some point. You're welcome to tune in if you do. I'm just going to be testing stuff, making sure, seeing how my playback quality is. Just little things. Making sure everything's good. Do I have to, mess with things? So once that's done, so I might put that up. What do I got tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow, I don't have a whole lot going, so sorry. I kind of just came home rested a few minutes, went up, got a glass of water, and didn't bother crossing stuff off. So with that, I'll probably try doing that. I'm gonna try to fit it in tomorrow. Actually, I'll probably fit it in tomorrow. I don't have a whole lot planned because, yeah, because I'm apparently getting my days mixed up. Because so we'll be getting all that. So we're gonna give that a shot tomorrow, probably afternoon somewheres. Like I said, if you happen to see me go live, stop on in, say hi, see what I'm up to. I'll probably be working on projects while I'm doing this because I have to let the system run a little bit to make sure we're not just. We'll probably be chit-chatting a bit tomorrow. So, I know, not as long as I normally go. I usually try to go for about an hour, but I don't have a whole lot of stuff done. I'm kind of showing you guys the hats as I go. I still have quite a few things to do. I gotta listen to the playback of this. Make sure everything's good. I know I have music going, but I think I turned my speakers down too low so I can't hear it. Which is fine because now you guys don't hear any notifications that come over. Like the annoying ones where it's like super loud. And I have my Xbox off so you don't get any notifications off that as well. So I will see you guys all next Monday for episode number 6 with hopefully a lot more finished objects. I know I say that every week, but this week I'm actually going to try to get stuff done. I got to get stuff off. So I will see you all next week. And until then, happy knitting, happy crocheting.